I guess America really, 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 really loves their apes. Chase Lehocky here with a Blue Futon, going to the box office predictions of the 17th to the 19th and how I did last weekend. So according to Box Office Mojo, there will be 3 wide releases, but I'm going to guess there's actually going to be 4. And the fourth one is going to be Babes. And the reason I say that, I just watched that in theaters for the Regal Monday Movie Mystery. It wasn't bad. The story itself was better than the comedy, but it tried to do the comedy a little bit too much. So I've already seen that. I thought it was going to be Back to Black. That's the Amy Winehouse movie. I don't know how this is going to do in the box office. I know a lot of people, I don't know how big Amy Winehouse really is in America. And I heard her father's estate is the one kind of signing off on this movie. So I know a lot of Amy Winehouse fans are not into that. Also, they're not a fan of the director, who is married to Aaron Taylor Johnson, and they think she groomed him to become his wife or her wife. So just weird shit that's kind of swirling around this movie. I don't know how it's going to do. And then we also have The Strangers Chapter 1, which is another one where I'm like, okay, interesting that we're rebooting this franchise. So a lot of choices. And the first, if you want to call it original movie, is If. This is John Krasinski's child movie. I've been hearing mixed stuff about it through the grapevine, so we'll see how that one actually goes. But before we talk about that, let's talk about how I did last weekend. And while I got the order right, I got some of the numbers way off. So, of course, number 5 was Godzilla. I was thinking 2.5. It was 2.6. I will take that for the win. Terra, I was thinking 3 million. It was 3.4. I'll take that for the win. Shaka bra. All right, number 3, Challengers. I was thinking 5 million. It actually fell worse than I thought with 4.3. So I was not in the 0.5 range. Slap in the face. Number 2, I was thinking the Fall Guy was going to be 13.5. It was 13.6. Shaka bra, man. Shaka bra. All right, the one where I really failed you guys, and I really am sorry, is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I was thinking 47.7. It was 58.4. So this is where I kind of screwed up my box or Gold Derby. So I got that wrong. And even though I got Godzilla right in the movie review, I switched it to Star Wars. You gotta listen to your gut, people, and I didn't, and I just changed it the last second, and I failed you, and I failed myself. I'm still gonna be in the top 3 of the whole, thing, but tisk, 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 chase, not cool. Anyway, this next weekend, just looking at the challengers, Taro and Godzilla, I do think those 3 are going to leave the top 5. And my number 5 right now is Back to Black with 6 million. It's hard to see what I could judge this off of. Sure, I could judge this off of Bob Marley, but I don't think that's a smart idea. How many Amy Winehouse fans actually are there? And I don't know. This is the one where I'm freaking crap shooting, so I think 6 million is a solid bet. Number 4, I'm going with The Fall Guy with 8.5. I'm going with a 44-ish% drop. I think that's roughly safe with what is happening because the other 3 movies are coming out this weekend are kind of, not on the action level. Yeah, you have the apes, but when you go with If and then Strangers, I think that is safe. All right, Strangers Chapter 1, I am going with number 3 with 10 million. The first Strangers, I think, did 18 million. The second Strangers did 10 million. So, will it be the same 10 million? I don't know. We'll see how much the cult classic status is. The last R-rated, if you want to say, horror movie was Abigail, and that did about 10 to 11 million. So I think it will be about 10 to 11 million. But will I be shocked if The Fall Guy is actually number 3 and Strangers Chapter 1 is number 4? I wouldn't be shocked. This is pretty simple in my opinion. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I'm going with number 2 with 25.8. I'm going with roughly a 55% drop with this one, and I think that's pretty simple. I could see some people thinking If will be number 2 and Planet of the Apes will be number 1. I disagree, and the main reason I disagree is because If is the first kids movie since Kung Fu Panda 4. So I think it'll do solid. But next weekend, when you have Mad Max and Garfield, Garfield will be number one. I'm calling that right now. So yeah, Apes 25.8. And of course, if I'm going with number one with 33.3, that might be a little bit too high. This is a very interesting-esque child movie. So I don't know how many kids are actually into this. But I think 33.3 is kind of on the high end, but we'll see how it actually goes. Because like I said, kids haven't had a chance to go to the box office in quite some time. Quick recap. Number 5, Back to Black with 6 million. Number 4, The Fall Guy, 8.5. Number 3, Strangers Chapter 1, 10 million. Number 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, 25.8. And number 1, If with 33.3. Chase Lehocky here, the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing is Futontopia. You Futon, take watch a great day. Now can watch this tape tomorrow, week from now, month, or a year from every single freaking one of you. Peace and love, peace and love. Enjoy life and have a great freaking week.